Hello guys, I'm back with my another video, and in this video I want to talk you about the airboxes you can see on Mercedes cars, on young-timer Mercedes that were produced from 2000 until 2000, let's say about 5 years. And these airboxes are for V8 models, but V6 models have the similar airboxes too. There are only little differences between them. Let's start the OEM airbox my car had when it was new and it came from the factory. This is the main engine cover. As you can see, I removed it from my car. I treated it. On my channel you can see the videos where I am cleaning it, and now it is in a superb condition. And this is the main airbox, which simply flows the air to the engine, and there is situated air filter, placed air filter which filters the air which comes in engine. Let's see this box in details. This is the airbox which you can see on every W210 except T55 AMG. So every 210 Mercedes from E200 until E430 has this type of airbox. Only the differences from i4 to V6 engines and V8 engines is this part of airbox. The diameter of this hole, let's say, is a little larger on V6 and V8 engines rather than i4 engines. And also here is some gasket which is straighted here. This is my another airbox now on my car. There is installed the similar airbox, but that is in good condition, and I simply removed it and installed another this type of airbox. And here are the clips which connect this airbox to the mass airflow sensor. So you can see that this is classical Mercedes airbox type, and some i6 models on W210 chassis also, which were produced until 1998 year, and some 1, 2 and 4 chassis have the airboxes which are similar. So this is one tube intake style airbox. Here you can see that filter installed is inside. Now I will not take this cover off. Another part which is placed on the engine is this engine cover. So on the back side you can see all the clips which are on this engine cover, and there are 3 of them. We have not here 4 this clip. 4th is this plastic piece which simply is attached to the engine component to secure it to sit on its place. But I want to see that to remove this engine cover is not very easy, because this part may be broken, and first when I did not know about it I broke it, but now I treated it and repaired. I think this is very professional repairing. I placed here, you can see the bolt and attached this part, so now it sits very good. This is the engine cover and this is the airbox. Now 1 month ago I had the chance to buy the completely different airbox. Here it is. This is the airbox which came from CLK55 AMG, that was W209 chassis. And one question which I have is that why W210 chassis V8 E430 has one intake airbox style airbox and any other V8, for example W209 CLK430, CLK55 or CLK500, S430, S500, every of the cars have the two tube intake airboxes, which is the way better, easy to remove from the engine compared to that black plastic airbox. And of course I think these airboxes, this style airboxes and engine covers together look simply better than this old styled black plastic components. The silver one is installed only on the CLK55 and W203 chassis C55 AMG. Other car has this type of airboxes which are black. Here is written Mercedes-Benz. We have not this V8, and of course we have not the signature of the person who built the engine. As I know, every AMG engine is hand built. So now my main purpose is to change that stuff and replace it with this. I am simply sure that the engine will breathe better. I modified my exhaust system, you can see it on my channel, and had tried some mods to modify the intake system too, but it was not very successful. I had installed some Group M carbon intake on my car, but it was not for Mercedes, let's say. I like the smooth of the engine, and that Group M simply was made for BMW and not Mercedes-Benz, so I sold it. So very soon I'm going to install this stuff on my car, and here are some difficulties. First of all, let's see the back of this part. I want to say that if on my E430 the mass airflow sensor is attached to this part of the airbox, on CLK55 the mass airflow sensor is situated on the back of the engine, directly on the throttle body. So it is important for me, and I must to relocate the mass airflow sensor. I must put it on the back of the engine. For that it is important to build some harness for the mass airflow sensor. The harness which is now installed on my car is short, and I simply must make it longer. So I must solder the wires to be able to connect the mass airflow sensor to the main harness from the engine. So guys, if you know how to do it, please help me and advise what type of wires I must use to make the short harness. The longer, short harness longer, about 30 centimeters. So this is one main aim of the job. The second aim is that for this I need some elbow. I already have bought this elbow, which is here, as you can see. This is from W209 CLK55 V8 also, and this is installed this way, as I show you. Here are some bracing tubes attached, and this part, as I know, goes on the throttle body and secures with these clips, and you must then install the mass airflow sensor here on this place, and then simply put this cover on the mass airflow sensor from with this place, and it will the whole setup. So as I remember, this part is similar for any W211 and W203, W208 and 9 chassis for M112 and 113 engines. And I also have bought this plastic attachment piece, and let's see, will it be important to build my intake system or not. So the second job which I must do for this job is to modify the fuel injection system. I mean the main tube which is connected, which brings the fuel to the engine. Now this is placed on my car with the different type, and I simply will not able to put this cover on my car, because let's see, this bank will not sit on the engine. On the main engine you can see that there are some here you can see what it is called, I don't know, but there are some cutting on the plastic, cuts on the plastic, and it is not difficult to put this engine cover on the main engine. But here we don't have anything like that, and I will not able to put this on the mass airflow sensor. So I must modify the fuel injection system, the fuel tube, and the second, it is the vacuum main tube, which goes from the engine to the from the booster to the engine components, and that's all. Then I will simply put this engine cover on my car, because I know every V8 M113 engines are the same from not from under, but from the head, if you see it. And I want to say at least that I will just a moment. Yes, I will buy some clip which is attached to the engine and secured these metal clips that in that engine cover. There are 3 of them, I already showed you, and here is 4. My engine has place where I must simply put the there are round rubber components which are installed on the engine, and this engine cover goes straight on them with these clips. So I already have checked and washed and treated this plastic airbox, and here are installed some genuine Mercedes men air filters. I simply cleaned them, and they are good condition, and I am not going to buy some new filters. Let's do the job and drive with these filters, and then after a few weeks or few months I will buy the new filters also. And at least I will need the tubes which are installed on these places, and which connect this engine cover to the clear engine, and makes possible from car to bring the clear and cold air from the outside of the hood or bonnet. But I will buy them after I will install these components on my car, because now I don't know from which chassis I must buy that engine tubes. I think that the best way for it will be to find out from W210 chassis, from E50 AMG, but there are very few of these cars, and to find the parts from M113 V8 AMG engine, which was installed on the W210 chassis, is very difficult. Another way is to find some air intake tubes from a W209 E500 and modify them to make car breathe cold and fresh air. So guys, this is a video where I simply showed you engine covers and intake systems which are now on my car, and which I am going to install on my car very soon. This job will be done with my close friend, and which is specialist in Mercedes-Benz M113 cars, and I will show you the final result too. I am very glad to see that I can do videos now for my channel. So guys, the main aim for our channel is to get 1000 subscribers. So guys, if you watch my videos, please subscribe, stay tuned, like videos, and I will bring you more interesting information about this car. We are Mercedes-Benz enthusiasts. We love our cars, and this is superb. So guys, stay tuned, please subscribe, and see you very soon. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.